very, very quick disclaimer. I know it's annoying that I've been not filming in landscape and have been filming in portrait on my phone. I just didn't think about it. Initially when I was filming this, I was like, maybe it's just gonna go on Instagram or something. But then I'm like, why the heck would I even do that? Instagram, that makes no sense. So, as I kept filming, I realized this is gonna be a YouTube video. And then only today did I think, oh, maybe landscape would have been a good idea. I put that in the description of my first video, but I wanted to let you guys know most of this video is still in portrait, except for when I'm filming here. It is still day two. Like it's only 11:40. So if I do end up doing any more filming later on, which like I may or may not, because I have work from like 1 to 9, then I'll I'll remember to do landscape. So heads up, it's still going to be bad for most of the video, but if these keep going, I assume that I'll increase the quality just like naturally as time goes on. So anyways, let's get that out of the way and get into it.
All right, it's day two. It is 8:30 right now. I probably woke up around, well, my phone said 7:50. So I fell asleep probably around like 10:30, 10:45. I was tired last night after that all-nighter, but I'm happy that I stuck it through and actually got some good sleep. So yeah, open my blinds to make sure I actually have some light in. Biggest issue right now is that I've been laying in bed for the past half an hour, so let's get out of bed. I have at least done my devotion, so that's a good start to the day. I think I'm just gonna go downstairs, grab a coffee, go on a short walk, probably get home, shower, and hopefully do some work because there's an assignment I should get started on, considering that I'm busy most of the week. And then I have work at 12:45 until 9. So that's most of my day. It sucks. I hate that. I hate the 12:45 to 9, man. That's like my whole day. It's my entire day. But it is what it is. Anyways, I'll see you guys whenever next time is. This feels weird. I never really filmed myself in public before, and I'm self-conscious right now. But we're on a walk. As you can see, winter in southern Ontario is just absolutely wonderful. We had a bunch of freezing rain last night, and it's making the walking and driving conditions lovely. I was actually driving last night, went out with some friends, and even just like a 5-minute drive from my house was pretty worrisome. It's time for everyone to get ready for school, so a lot of cars are driving by, but it's nice. Immediately walked out my house, got to greet some of my neighbors who are getting their kids ready for school. I have a wonderful neighborhood. It's like a bunch of young families. It's really nice. I'm thinking of just walking over to Timmy's again. I don't know why. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to go to Timmy's again. There's no reason for me. I'm just going to walk, and then I'm going to get home. I'm going to make breakfast, have a coffee, do some schoolwork. So I'll see you then. All right, we're back from our walk. It's pretty short, just like 15 minutes. It was kind of rough walking out in the freezing rain, even with my boots on. It's a little slippery at times. I'm about to make some breakfast. I have no clue what's going on in my kitchen. It's like there's stuff everywhere. I don't know what my dad was doing this morning, but it sounds like my dad. He's always doing some random stuff. I think he's still putting away some Christmas decorations. So yeah, probably gonna do the same thing I did yesterday. Keep things simple. Yeah, have a coffee as well. We still have donuts left. Probably have one of those. So yeah, probably just eggs, protein shake, toast, donut. It's like the exact same thing I had yesterday. Got to keep things simple. So see you later.
All right, so we have finished making our food. It's kind of the same as yesterday. Literally like 3 over easy eggs, toast, donut, honey dip donut this time instead of maple dip. I got my protein shake. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna eat this. I'm gonna finish editing the video from yesterday and then maybe start the video today just because I have a bunch of random clips. I realized I should probably start filming on my phone on landscape because I know looking at it vertically on YouTube is gonna be really annoying. I might give a bit of a disclaimer at the beginning of rather this video and yesterday's video. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm going to get to editing the video. I'm going to eat this, probably watch a bit of stuff, and hopefully get some work done before I have to go to work. I still have like 2 or so hours to do some stuff, so I'm pretty good. I really don't want to do schoolwork, but hey, I mean, what can you do? So I just finished showering. I'm probably leaving for work in like 10 minutes, but I just wanted to give an update on how I'm feeling because it's not great. I'm very anxious, like very, very anxious. And I remember this being a thing before when my sleep habits weren't like the worst, especially before work. Like if I had a later shift, just like the waiting period for going to work. You know, if I'm working at 8:45, I'm not getting up like 3 hours before I need to work, right? I'm getting up like an hour or an hour and a half before I gotta go to work. So I'm pretty much just spending that time getting ready. Whereas, you know, I was up at 8:30 today, and I've let things ruminate. Like, you know, obviously I've been able to go on a walk, I've eaten food, I've done my devotion, I've gotten like a little bit of schoolwork done, not much, and that's also adding to the anxiety. But it's like I feel like I can't really do the work. You know, usually when I'm anxious, specifically about school, once I start doing the work, I'm fine. Like it's like I'm using that anxious energy and kind of pouring it into the work because that was the issue. But this time around, I did like the work I have to do for today for school, whereas I wanted to focus more on the work that, or like the assignment I have due on Sunday, so I can try to get that out of the way since I'm busy the rest of the week. But I've just been like really anxious, and it sucks. So I can't let that get me out of what I'm trying to do because I know the habits that I'm trying to form are good habits. Getting up out of bed early and having a sort of morning routine, that's good. Um, it's just on days like today, I guess it sucks knowing that I have to wait to go to work, and I don't particularly like my job, so that doesn't help either. But yeah, I don't know. I hope I can help get over that. I had to spend some time in prayer just because I had to pour out what I was feeling. I was in the shower listening to hymns, and I was just like on the verge of tears just because, you know, hymns are, man, they're so powerful, and they speak to your soul. So yeah, thank the Lord for comforting my soul. I'm less anxious than I was like 30 minutes or an hour ago. But yeah, I still am anxious. I just hope work is okay. I don't really know how to structure the rest of this. I probably won't be filming until I at least get home, updating you guys on how the day went, how I'm feeling, if I'm going to do any work. Yeah, I'm realizing this isn't going to be a walk in the park, but I'm committed. Lord, give me strength. It's not my own, and it's all for the better. It will make me a better, more joyful person at the end of the day. And again, I think of any of you guys who are watching, who are struggling similarly. I partly want to do this for you too. Obviously, majority for myself because this is my life and I have to look after myself and my body. But for you, to motivate you, to have you know that I'm struggling as well, but I'm still going to push through. There may be days where it doesn't seem like I'm pushing through as much as other days, but I'm pushing through nonetheless. So that's my little pastoral moment, you could say, for the day. Anyways, I'm gonna go to work now and hopefully have a decent shift. This evening, I'm working with my favorite coworker, so that relieves a lot of stress from me, which is very nice. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys when I'm home from work. I am home. I didn't record anything throughout the day as expected. I was thinking about recording like on my car ride home from work just to, you know, do this then. And I mean I forgot to. I don't vlog, right? Or at least I haven't before, so that wasn't really on my mind. Anyways, I'm exhausted, and that's amazing. I'm very much looking forward to going to bed. It's been the thing I've been looking forward to the most in probably these past like 4 hours. That feels fantastic. It's weird, you know. I talk about my bad sleep habits. How, you know, I would sleep late into the afternoon and even sometimes like evening. Like I stayed in bed till 6 o'clock the day I decided to, or I guess the day before I decided to start this whole thing. But I didn't do that every single day, right? I still have a job, even if it's part time. You know, there is some times when I'm still working 5 days a week, and I am working in the morning, sometimes not until the evening, but I still have a job, I still have other commitments. I am in school, so even though that is a bit more flexible and unfortunately does allow me to stay in bed all day. But no, I still have other commitments. I still have days where I'm up early. It's not every day where I'm just sleeping in late, right? So even in those moments, though, because I am so wired to just stay up late and sleep late, I would never really be looking forward to going to bed because I knew that I was just going to be repeating the same bad behaviors that I've repeated before. But yeah, that's it. I'm really tired. I'm going to get ready for bed and enjoy my sleep. I'm meeting with my pastor for coffee in the morning, so that's great. I'm very much looking forward to that. Can talk to him a little bit about, my struggles, about what's going on. Also, others, not just like spiritual counseling, but just like pastoral advice, right, with what's going on in my life. Oh, and I also wanted to say, this is the last thing. I'm happy with the way this lined up with like my new found motivation to fix up and just with the day it started, because I'm in a good line of days where I have to be up, right? So obviously I stayed up all day Monday into Tuesday, sorry, to get this going. I fell asleep, relatively early for me last night, woke up early this morning around 8. And then tomorrow I'm meeting with my pastor for coffee at 9:30. Friday I work at 8:45. Saturday in the morning I'm helping my stepbrother move out. Sunday is church. So I have a good stretch of days where like I have to be up, and I'm hoping that since that was coupled with a day where I didn't have to be up but chose to still be up early, that it's going to help me kind of transition into this new sleep schedule. Yeah, okay, that's all the yap. I'm going to bed. Good night, guys. God bless.